So when the transiting sun enters Pisces, its energy can affect us in many ways. As the 12th and final zodiac sign, Pisces energy carries with it a certain wisdom, but also tends to bring up the past and our unresolved issues. This is especially true when it comes to work, career progression, love and hookup and education, and our sort of like karmic and past life influences as well. So now I'm going to talk about how the sun in Pisces influences our work, career progression, love and hookup situations, education, spiritual and personal development as well. So in terms of work, when the sun enters Pisces, you have the opportunity to manifest a lot in sort of like your work. You know, the 12th house in astrology is about ending. So finishing up the old creative projects or work projects or anything that's, you know, needs to be finished, you can finish it. And also looking towards new things to start when the sun goes into Aries or after you finish the old. So on the whole, now is the time to be open to new ideas, approaches and collaborations, working with others to reach your goals, or working with all the different sides of your personality to reach your goals, doing inner work, shadow work to clear away or to continue the work of understanding your psychological and emotional wounds and taking time to understand them, heal and manage them as well. Some of you may find yourself more inspired and more motivated to act and change your careers. Some of you may decide to change your career to a more spiritual one. On the whole, especially if you've got strong Neptune, 12th house, Pluto, Mars energy in your birth chart or other transits in your natal chart that's happening involving Scorpio, Pluto, Mars or Neptune, or the 12th house or the 1st house or the 8th house right now, you may looking to move from your job and go into a new career that can help you find more inner peace and build a more strong, solid foundation for your future actions as well. Also, Pisces energy can bring more creativity into your life. Some of you may become more musical, or not become more musical, and tap that kind of musical, poetic, artistic side of you, you know, designing, being more creative in your thinking, even if you do a scientific or technological, engineering, statistic driven job, you may become more creative. Even if it's just wearing, you know, colourful socks. Even if you work from home, you know, you may just spruce up your life in some other ways. So all in all, when the sun's in Pisces, your true potential can be uncovered right now. You may seek out more adventure and excitement, be a bit more self-reflective and intuitive in your approach to work. You're encouraged to tap into and honour your deeper, more authentic, intuitive, natural self and explore and discover for some of you your unique gifts and talents that you were born with and use them more. It's an optimal time to focus on your personal development and find a career path that's true to your calling. So endings again, 12th house energy, it's all about looking at your life. Are you in the relationships you really want to be in? Are you doing a career you really want to do? And I know we have to do things to pay the bills and all the rest of it, like I get all of that, but how can you take small daily steps and come up with a 3-year plan, a 5-year plan, 10-year plan to slowly get into the career that you want to be in? And remember, it is never too late. If I can get one message to my listeners who listen to this, it's never too late. And there's always a set of people out there that needs your unique talent and will listen to whatever message, even if the message is out there, whether it's an astrology podcast, a spiritual podcast, writing, true crime, or any other podcast or blog or any other career. You may think, oh, I can't do it because so many other people are doing it. No, there's always space for you. So, you know, go out there and get it. The sun in Pisces allows us to examine our passions and purpose, and it wants us to do that, and it wants us to take time out to look at what our dreams are, what our highest potential is and take time to manifest it and unlock the hidden potential that each of us have within us. In terms of love and hookup, it's a chance to sort of like blossom, whether it's, blossoming a self-partner relationship with yourself, a throuple relationship, because Pisces is all about unconventional relationship, or turning your hookup scenario into a more deeper commitment as well. So all in all, this energy of Sun in Pisces can give us a greater emotional understanding and acceptance of ourselves and others, and open up our hearts to new possibilities, even though you may have been hurt before, as most of us have by the time we reach 30 and stuff. It's also a great time to go beyond the superficial and embrace the depths of authentic connection with yourself or higher power or partner as well. Some of you may take on a new romance or deepen an existing romance, as I said. For those of you who are seeking hookups and stuff like that, this can be a time of exploration and adventure with a focus on a meaningful connection. So this doesn't mean these connections are going to last long, but you may meditate with your partner before or after sex, being more sort of like secretive, maybe venturing into some BDSM as well, because 12th house is about the things, the emotions, the sexual desires we keep hidden. So you may be a bit more kinky in your hookups and stuff, as long as you're being safe, because I care about your well-being, go for it. So all in all, this is a time to nurture and nourish your relationships and truly appreciate the beauty of love in all the forms that it comes out. So on the educational sort of front as well, when the Sun's in Pisces, this can unlock new realms of knowledge. So you can become more expansive in how you research or the information. You may just watch Netflix all the time. You may tune into the Discovery Channel right now, just to expand your horizon, watch some documentaries or read some books or listening to some kind of scientific podcast or whatever. So for anyone who's in study right now, this is an invitation to explore new information, even if you think you know it all, to nourish your mind and your soul as well. So if you're normally just a logical person, you may, explore some kind of spiritual concepts. If you're normally a spiritual person, you may, explore some rational, mathematics, scientific, spiritual concepts and, all of that. So all in all, for those who are passionate about their work and career progression, this can be a great time to set your sights on new goals and stretch yourself to a new level of understanding. It can also be a time to explore and develop spiritual and karmic insights, allowing you to better understand your past, present and future, so you can move into your new self and ways of being. Also, on the karmic level, this can be a powerful, majestic force that aids you in understanding yourself and others on a deeper level as well. You can look in yourself, and this is what the Sun in Pisces wants you to do, to explore the lessons and experiences that you have taken with you from your past life. So this can come through dream work, this can do with tarot, seeking out past life regression therapists, and through this exploration of your past lives, or even just looking back at your recent past in this life, you can gain insight into your motivations and patterns that drive you, that can help you go forward, or that have been holding you back, and thinking about how you can use your strengths to overcome your weaknesses, and sort of like how you can use the energies of learning and accepting your past to progress more on your spiritual and personal journey. And as you look back and reflect on your past or karmic life, you can begin to fully understand your unique purpose, and you can use this to move towards your goals. So some of you, will do this through meditation, yoga, listening to music, screaming in the woods, walking barefoot, hugging some trees, whatever it is, listening to a podcast, watching a Netflix show, and you just have a light bulb moment. It doesn't always have to be intentional. It can just come on the subconscious level as well. So yeah, Pisces is Neptune, 12th house. It is a bridge to the divine, and it can help you to nurture yourself, especially for self-care, and nurture that, side of you that wants to know more about the deeper occult meanings of life as well. It also can be a time of great healing, so it's a perfect time to take advantage of any resources that can help you create a deeper sense of self-awareness, understanding, love, compassion, forgiving, and growth. So, as I said, for some of you, this can be deep meditation or soul searching, or going on a spiritual retreat, or doing your own spiritual retreat, writing down the things you want to release from your past on a piece of paper and burning it, getting ready for the spring equinox that's coming next week as well. So yeah, it's a time to reach beyond yourself and explore the depths of your inner being, allowing you to connect with a sense of oneness and purpose. Also, when the sun is transiting in Pisces, you can become more artistic and creative, as I said at the beginning. This can be profound for some of you. You can just tap into drawing, singing, writing poetry or anything else, and this can help you heal and understand your emotions, using music to get to know yourself on a deeper level, using art or writing, journaling to get to know yourself or to uncover how you really feel. So, if you're thinking, I don't know how I feel, maybe just letting yourself write or just voice record yourself, just rambling on, and you can get good feedback from there on your true thoughts and stuff, especially if you're not normally in tune with your emotions. For some of you, your creative passions can be reignited, and you may find yourself taking up new hobbies or activities, and some of you can get a great creative boost under this energy, allowing you to explore your inner depths and connect with the divine, your higher self, in a more majestic and artistic way. But again, as we're dealing with Pisces and Neptune, there is a risk that you'll run away from all of this. You may have the calling to get more emotional, to deal with your psychological wounds or connect with your higher self in the divine. And it can just be scary because it is, some of the things that happen in our past is really, really painful. And sometimes it's easy just to forget it and numb ourselves with drugs, drinking alcohol, which can happen because of Neptune and Pisces energy and escapism here. But if you really use this energy, because the emotional outpouring is amplified, so even if you want to run from your emotions, you can be more sensitive to them in yourself and other people. And on the plus side, this can make us more intuitive and compassionate to ourselves and others, and it can make it easier to forgive and forget if we open ourselves up to that. But again, some of us have that defensive boundaries that will stop us from doing that, and we'll just much rather just numb ourselves, whether it being hookups or any other form of distractions. So, but on the positive, if you use this energy to confront and comfort your emotions and embrace them and just accept that side of you, you can just really, really do some deep healing, which is the best use of this energy. And this will allow you to understand your purpose in this life and the karmic lessons that you are ready to let go of and the potential you are ready to reach. All in all, this is a time of great personal and spiritual development, or can be, where you can open yourselves up to the deeper possibilities of love, make advances in your career or education, explore your sexuality on a deeper level, and experience a greater sense of being connected with those around you and with the many different sides of your personality and the world around you. So yeah, in conclusion, many aspects of your life can be affected when the sun enters Pisces. It's up to you how far you go with this energy. You may find yourself drawn to the spiritual realm. Some of you, it just be career and personal development or love development. Whatever path you choose to focus on right now, it's up to you. And just remember to just enjoy the journey, because the journey is as important as the destination. And that's what the sun in Pisces wants us to know, that sometimes it's best to slow down. Don't ignore those emotions. Don't ignore those deeper experiences that you can be having with yourself and others. So yeah, that's the sun transiting in Pisces.